Sierra Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my July beauty favorites. I've never done a video like this before, so hopefully it turns out okay. We'll see, maybe not. The first one is this Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is definitely my favorite foundation at the moment. It's really heavy coverage, which is nice, but it's not cakey. It's perfect for me because I have a lot of redness. I have a really red nose and a little bit of redness on my cheeks. So this does a pretty good job of covering it up. No other foundation even comes close to covering it well. I always have to do foundation and then layer it with concealer, and even then it tends to just, eventually the redness will start to peek through because the coverage just isn't enough. And but this does a much better job. So I really recommend it for anyone who has redness or anyone with, acne, anything like that. It does a really good job. I pair it with the Lock-It Tattoo Concealer from Kat Von D, and so those two together do a really good job. And I feel like it's not too heavy, which is, what you worry about with heavy coverage foundations. So I really recommend that for anyone else who has similar issues. The other thing I really love is the NYX Wonder Stick. I'm a pretty pale person, so it's hard for me to get a bronzer that just is, light enough for me. It's often too intense. So this does a really good job. This is the contouring end. And as you can see, it's not too orange. It's a little more gray toned, which is what you want from a contouring product, because you want it to look like a natural shadow, especially like under the cheekbones, and who has an orange shadow? Not many people, I'm guessing. Maybe Oompa Loompas. So this is much better. Plus it's a cream, so I can apply it just after my foundation, or for those of you who are lucky enough to not need foundation, you can just put it straight on and then it just blends really nicely with a brush. So I'm really loving this. And then on the other end is the highlighting product. Mine's a little messed up, I dropped mine. But this is really nice too. Since I'm so pale, it's hard for me to find a highlighting product that's light enough, but also I think this is probably a problem for everyone. It's kind of hard to find a product that's not too glittery. You kind of want a more, shine, just kind of a dewy kind of look. So, and that can be hard to find, but I think this is pretty good. There's very little glitter in it. It just kind of adds a tiny bit of highlight, and that's what you want from a highlighting product. You just want it to be subtle. You don't want it really obvious. You don't want to look like a fairy most of the time, unless it's Halloween, I guess. So that's a great product. Then for the eyes right now, I'm really liking this Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal in Barely Branded. It's a light beige color. The nice thing about this is that it is a light color that you can really tell is there, which is what you want sometimes. I mean, sometimes you want, a really neutral, natural look, and so this isn't really the product for that, but this is great if you want it to be obvious that you're wearing a light color. Hard for me to find a product that will show up if it's, a light product that'll actually show on my skin. This does the job. Also, I put this on and then cover it with light colored eyeshadows, and it helps them show up. I usually apply a primer first to help this kind of sit well and not to, get all weird in the creases. But it looks really nice with light colors on top. So that is a great product by itself or with other products. Okay, the other thing I'm loving for my eyes is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. I know this is definitely not a new palette, but it is still a lot of fun. Especially for, spring and summer. It just is perfect for creating some really fun, colorful looks. I'm wearing Freak right here, right now. It's just a nice, pretty light green. So this is fun. It's great for creating really colorful, fun looks, kind of like what I'm wearing. But it can also be used in more subtle ways than you might think. This blue color I used yesterday, and I actually used this Barely Branded. I put this on my lid, and then I put a little bit of gray in the crease, and then I just put a little bit of this Chaos in the outer corner just for a little pop of blue. I didn't put it on heavily, just a little bit, just for a little added bit of color, and it was a really pretty effect that was not too intense. It was something you could wear and not feel weird about. At least I think so. I know some people don't wear like any makeup, or not a lot of makeup, so maybe it would be too much for you, but I think for most of us it would be fine. Okay, so then there are 4 lip products that I just really am obsessed with right now. So the first one is, this is Petal Pink from Maybelline. It's just a really pretty light pink. Here, I'll put some on. Right there. Really, really pretty. So that's just a light pink, which, you know, maybe you may feel a little uncomfortable with it because it's a lot lighter than probably some other lipsticks you've tried. But I find if you think it's washing you out, just use a slightly darker lip liner just on the outside of your lips and make sure to blend it in so you're not looking, you know, like you're wearing 90s makeup. But blend it in and then you'll kind of, so you create kind of an ombre effect with it. You can just do it subtly, just a subtle ombre effect, and that will keep you from looking washed out, and you'll be able to wear this and not feel uncomfortable. So same goes for this lipstick. It's Lilac Flush from Maybelline. It's a really pretty light purple or lilac color. So I'll just put that on. There. I think this one is so much fun. I think purple is probably, it's like the most fun color you can get away with, like on a normal basis. You know, like green's too much, blue's too much, but purple's just the right amount of fun. So this is really nice. I have some dark purple lipsticks which are fun, but this just takes it to another level. And once again, it's good to like line it with a darker color just so you don't get washed out. Okay, and then the other light one I'm liking is I Think You're Cute from L'Oreal. Aren't lipstick names so fun? Same with nail polish names too, actually. So this one is just, it's another pink, but this one's a little more coral. Really pretty. So all of these are just fun. They're really fun for, you know, spring and summer. Of course you can wear them in fall and winter if you want, but they're just perfect for this, especially perfect for this time of year. So, I know we're past spring, but hey, keep it in mind for next year. Okay, so, and then the last lip product I love, which is perfect for any time of year really, is this raspberry color. It's a matte lip color from NYX. It's a soft matte lip cream in Addis Ababa. Interesting name. So that's just really fun. And it looks good all the time. So that's great. Okay, the last thing is my favorite nail polish at the moment, which you probably maybe can already tell if you've been watching my hands, is this. It's Essie Bikini Sortini. I know this isn't a new color and you may have seen this before, but I just always go back to it in the summer. I just think it's so pretty and fun. So there we have it. Okay, those are my beauty favorites for this month. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please subscribe so you can see future favorites videos. I'm going to be doing some haul videos, both beauty and clothing and things like that. And I'll be sharing some fashion videos because I have a fashion blog, so that comes pretty naturally to me. So, thanks for watching. Bye.